Hi everybody, I'm Root Scarn, and I missed last week, and watching videos is hard, so I'm gonna ask you guys to fill me in. Seamus, who did we kill last week?
Can we answer the question of who did we not kill last week, because that would be quicker?
Okay, Josh, who did we not kill last week?
Well, we definitely didn't not kill a sex droid. That happened.
That's very informative, and see, the great thing about that is that the way you put it, I can't instantly parse what that means, and I really don't want to. So that really works out for me. Thank you, Josh.
You really missed the best week of spoiler warning.
Mumbles, what sex droid should we have killed, and how should we have done it?
We shouldn't have killed the sex droid. We should have found a better occupation for him, and maybe.
That was my argument.
What the fuck,
Well,
Cash?
no!
You
guys
were
stroked
saying
Cash
to
and
murder.
Seamus.
Mumbles was the one.
Seamus, let's have a serious discussion about this. Because the droid didn't want to be a sex slave for her, but what if we found him a nice lady droid that he liked, and then or a male droid that he liked, and then they could go be happy. I just wanted the droid to be happy.
Just memory wipe him and send him back to the woman. No
Oh my gosh, you're so evil!
So I was kind of kidding about the, bot parse thing, but we just arrived, you're wearing a stupid headset, we're on caching.
Oh yeah, you missed that
hangover.
part.
This is a bad hangover.
Yeah, you missed that our face is now the saucer section of the Enterprise.
Wow, we really look like Georgie.
You look like a DJ. You look straight up like a DJ who cannot stray too far from the mixing station without just falling over.
Oh wow.
So, I always bring Zalbar and Mission to start out on this planet, because I figure they've got the dialogue-a-jigs. Oh, we need to level them up.
I don't know why you guys decided to do Cash 6 first. I mean, I guess Jolie, right? That's why? That's your reasoning?
Well, it's the shortest of all the planets.
I actually, that's not my memory of it, but, you know, I trust you.
Would you rather be at the water planet? Because I sure as fuck wouldn't.
I still need to
I'm
develop
ready
the
for
role-playing
that.
game for us to play when we're on the water planet, for while we're doing the underwater
that's
sections, and
true.
Josh is just gonna be shuffling
Oh,
along.
God.
Oh my god.
I feel like Tatooine is shorter, but it's possible I just think it's shorter because I like it so much better.
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel like Korriban might be one of the shortest ones, but I could be totally off base there and just not remembering half it because it's not super memorable,
It
except
depends
for a
on
couple
what you
parts.
do. This one is just like, hey, a couple of fighting sequences, then it's over.
Okay, also it's really weird for me for you to go in your attribute screen and show 2 stats at 20.
Well, that's Zalbar for you. He can't wear armor, so his constitution is 20.
That is true.
But that's normally when you see a character sheet with 2 20s on it, you're like, I'm gonna need you to start rolling dice in front of me.
Especially since I'm just getting off of regular 2nd edition, where you roll 3d6 straight down, and your character just like, if you're used to 3.5 like I was, you look at your character and you're like, holy shit, none of my stats are better than 12. Some of them are like 6.
I have rolled a completely unremarkable person, and I'm going to try and do remarkable things with them for some reason.
I literally do not qualify for half of the classes. In fact, I don't qualify for some of the races.
I am physically not qualified to be myself.
sorry, Dave. I knew you wanted to be an elf when you grew up, but it's just not gonna happen. Not with that dexterity.
Oh, so not only are you following me around with your life debt bullshit, but now your life debt is becoming a burden to me?
Zalbar's like, so, you saved my life, so now I'm gonna follow you around forever, and you're like, okay. And there's just a pause, and he's like, there's just one side quest, and you're like, god fucking damn it.
One place we can't ever go. I hope
Oh
it's
no,
not an
you went
inconvenience.
there.
He pledges his life debt to you and then explains, alright, but if we ever go to Kashyyyk, I'm going to need you to solve all of my problems. In fact, kind of all of the planet's problems. Is that alright? In the meantime,
So
I will
Wookiees have
sit on the
this-
spaceship.
This sort of thing where if they fight other Wookiees with their claws, they're basically considered insane and, like, totally mad. So that's what Zalbar did. So he's a terrible person.
I don't have much
Just want
hope,
you all to remember
he
that.
says. Yay, video
Greetings
games.
to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your
Okay,
inquiries to me.
now
Martin is merely an indebted employee.
it's hard to detect.
Oh, boy.
But it's actually kind of these Zerka guys are actually not nice people. You kind of have to read between the lines.
What?
The
That's
things
ridiculous,
that they
Seamus.
say about, you know,
Serve your needs.
They're only slavers.
The interest on it
and
Meeting
sometimes they're
capitalism.
concerned.
Being fat worm on a
There's
hut's
sometimes they're
backside.
concerned that their slavery business isn't profitable enough, and you know you can kind of understand they have these
Yeah.
worries. Like, what if we don't make enough money you doing slavery? How will we feed our families? And you're not
I
gonna
like
be
how
a
there's-
monster.
They're slavers and they're like, it's not personal. What? That's like the definition of slavery.
And they sort of they let you. They're not. It's not personal. Yeah, that's kind of the problem actually. Like I think that's actually one of the root issues we're working with here. But I will say that these guys are evil, but they kind of have to present that to you quickly, and they had to come up with a way to represent that these guys are not exactly legitimate people. And I don't know exactly how they did it, but they did manage to get it across where these people do not seem totally legitimate.
Someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Martin.
They went to the Counselor Udina School of Interpersonal Interactions.
Every time the Udina voice pops up in a Bioware game, I just have to start
As a
laughing.
skilled mechanic, Martin is worth much more. than
And
he
that's
deserves,
pretty often.
especially on this remote planet.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, we were playing Inquisition, and, like, you meet the first dude who's got, like, kind of a generic face, and he speaks in Udina voice. He's like that priest dude or whatever. And I'm just like, oh shit, this guy's gonna be an asshole literally 100% of the time he opens his mouth.
I know, he just jumped out, and I was like, hey, I know exactly who you mean. I was like, hey, it's Counselor Udina, and of course he's, you know, that's not his name, but you instantly recognize that tone that they were going for. It's not even the same voice actor, it's
so-
just...
And then you move on, and then later you have a conversation with him again. Like, he appears in, like, one of the council meetings. I'm like, this guy's a regular character? Oh my god! And I think I played for a while, like not a whole long time, but he said like a dozen lines, and I'm like, there's literally not a single instance of this guy saying something neutral. Like nobody asks
Seems
what he
rather
wants on his
distant.
pizza, and he just like lists a normal topping, or like no, he doesn't ever just say, by the way, we should probably pay more attention to this issue. Everything he says is shitty.
Get a little worked up.
just dripping with
My
condescension.
brother and me had a good thing going.
I was actually worrying that we were going to skip something important, but it's just finding out about Mission's brother.
Just-
everything.
It's
She was
just
a dancer at the
Mission and her
cantina where
bullshit.
My brother used to go play Pazic. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't
Yeah,
long before
fuck
the two of
Mission.
them were
Nobody
dating.
likes Mission.
Tina was used to dating rich
Am I right,
TVs,
guys?
nobles, guys with
I
mountains
like
of
Mission.
friends. Griff could never get rid of lifestyle
the
he was
fucking
used to,
point.
no matter how hard he
Yeah.
worked.
No, you know,
A lot of
I-
people don't. They think I've seen people sneer at her. Oh,
thought Mina
stupid
would brush
whiny
Griff off
teenager.
when
I
she saw
hated
how
her.
boring he was.
Left her on the ship,
For
and I was
some
like,
reason,
I just do
she
not
stuck
get.
around.
The way
I
they
guess she saw
described her, it made her
potential
sound
for a
like
big day
Anakin
down the road.
Skywalker, just this super
Right.
irritating person. And I never got that vibe from her. I thought
After
she was
we'd been
pretty
together
cool.
For a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make
But
their
this
fortune
is
off
basically
for her.
where they
promised
tease
as soon
out
as he made
her
enough
side
bucks, he'd come
quest.
back and get me, and we'd all
Which
live
is
like
not on this
royalty.
planet. It's on
That was
Tatooine.
2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't
The
even know
trigger
where
for
he
the
went.
actual personal quest is weird for most of the characters, where you don't actually like get to the point in their dialogue where they just tell you what's going on and you go find stuff for them or whatever.
Oh,
I was
I
gonna say
know
there's a
what
slight
happened.
twist there, but your
As soon as she
responses
got
there
him
sort
off
of belie
Taurus,
that twist.
Lena sunk her
It's
claws
like,
into Griff's
actually,
butt.
no,
She
you know,
twisted him around her little finger
you
and
can
made him
see
forget all
kind of
about
where
me.
her account of
No,
events
probably
is
not
diverging
secret.
from the reality of the situation
Part of the
already.
reason I came with you was to
Right.
hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the
Yeah,
task.
they're already telegraphing it
anything
really
else I can
hard.
help
She's
you
got
with?
this picture in her head that her brother Griff took care of her all this time, and he just had a bad girlfriend that screwed everything up. And you can see where this is going long before you ever meet him. And the only twist is that it's way worse than you could possibly have ever guessed.
Let's steal
It's
some
like,
stuff.
I don't know, I mean, to spoil it, isn't it that we save his life and then he asks us for money or something?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the greatest, like, shitty brother.
And he has the worst pitch. It's not even like, oh, this guy's a pretty smooth con man. It is like, this guy is the
So
most
slimy.
incompetent con man. Yeah.
Oh wow! So that just
boy.
triggered.
You?
I thought that only happened. I thought that
How
actually only happened on
topical!
Dantooine.
And what the fuck are you doing on this planet?
Just talking about you. That's amazing.
I broke up a few months after
What
we
are the
together.
odds?
Probably for the best.
At some point, the Wookiee just needs to drop out of the trees and like cut her in half or something.
You cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off. Mission, what's wrong with you?
Darth Maul shows up and just kills her, and then just backflips away, and you don't
everybody's
doesn't
like,
even
who
say
the fuck
anything.
are you?
I feel like neither of these responses are appropriate for the situation. The actual response you want to have is, Mission blames you, maybe you could set her straight.
Guess that's why Mission didn't want to
Yeah,
I mean, that was
for real.
kind of what the second one was.
Liar. Griff told
It's
me
like, oh,
you're the
Mission,
one
she
who
loves her
insisted
brother or
tagging
something?
along.
I don't know.
That's why he had to leave me behind.
I don't know what her
cares?
problem is.
Just,
You know
like,
how
play with
teenagers
you,
are.
like-
I wanted you to come with us, Mission.
You're just
I
playing
even
like
offered
your
to pay for
DS in the
ticket.
corner, like, I don't know, Mission's mad about stuff.
Mission has some sort of feeling of love towards a sibling.
We struck it rich on Tatooine.
I wonder what that
No,
feels
it's
like.
lies. No, you're the one who's lying.
I ate my brother.
He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
You ate him?
Ate his face.
Think about it. Griff wasn't trying to ditch you,
What
Mission.
is going on in
Why
this
didn't
Let's
he tell you where
Play?
you were going?
What is happening?
Terrence told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his
Okay, I
actions.
like Mission,
That's why
but
he
I do
left.
kind of like
He did the
not
same
dig
thing
her
to me,
brother
too.
very much.
As soon as I ran out of money.
Well,
I like
No way.
as we'll find out, she doesn't much
That's
either.
it's too bad because her brother is a mission critical resource.
Hey.
Shut up.
Oh.
You shut your filthy pie hole. No, but I mean, I don't like his quest. It's not particularly interesting. Although, I do like that you can give him money and I don't think it pays off. Like, it's the video game thing.
Yep.
Oh, can
Yeah,
you let
he
me,
fucking runs away.
Yep.
can you give me $10
I gave him money because
and-
I just felt bad, and I felt bad for Mission, because I'm a nice person that does nice
Mission
people
will straight up
things.
tell you not to do it if you do it.
Yeah.
What?
You can, and
I
the
think I
money
did
he asks
anyway.
for is a lot. He doesn't ask for like some trivial amount. It's a couple grand if I remember right. And
No,
yeah,
I think I gave
it doesn't
it to
pay
him,
off
yeah.
later like you would expect in an RPG, where you help the hobo and it turns out he's a god and he
going to
gives you a
show up
super
and
sword.
fight us?
Certain areas infested. Just hoping.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
actually a
there a
nice
game-
bit of subtlety-ish in this game.
Yeah.
Isn't there a BioWare game where if you give money to a homeless dude, then the next time you go into that area, there's like 3 other homeless guys asking you for money?
That's
that a
the
BioWare
Dragon
game?
Ages.
There's-
I think that's
Yeah.
Origins.
Dragon Age 1.
There's
It's in the
Bethesda.
Elven Alienage.
I
There's a
love that.
Bethesda-
I
I
played
love
this
that.
game
Yeah.
fairly
Yeah.
recently.
There's a Bethesda game where if you give a homeless guy asks you for money, and if you give it to him, he asks for more money, and if you give it to him, he asks for more money, and then items that like only exist one set of in the game. And if at any point you refuse, or if you keep giving him things, he gets really mad and then comes back and tries to kill you as one of the hardest opponents in the entire game.
Oh, that's
And then there's an Obsidian game where you give money to a homeless dude and then he immediately gets shanked.
And then there's Unrest, where a homeless dude mugs you and maybe just kills you, and that's your character's canonical ending.
Do you guys remember in Fallout New Vegas where that guy wins the lotto and he's like, I won, I'm free, and he just like
Yeah.
runs out of town and then you just shoot him? I shoot him every single time.
Oh yeah. Even when I'm trying to play nice, I can't help but shoot that guy.
He's very
it's the
shootable.
best.
He is. I mean, really, it's almost his fault for being so deliciously gun-downable.
It's
He
like,
put
have
it
you,
on himself.
have you tried not having the last name Swanick? I apologize to anyone out there who has the last name Swanik. Is that real?
I've never heard
you
of it.
exist, you probably do somewhere.
Is Zalbar still talking?
If you have
Oh my
that
God.
random last name, what can I say, man? You won the lottery.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can?
These poor guys, man, just trying to make a living enslaving Wookiees. And the Wookiees are
Let's
like
help the
constantly
slavers.
making trouble. Constantly making trouble for them. Like, why would you do that? Why do the Wookiees hate these guys so bad?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
We had to put it down.
He got a little rebellious. See, he wasn't even rebelling. He was just a little rebellious.
He yearned a little bit for freedom. He slightly desired not to be in bondage for the rest of his life. We had to kill him
It'd actually
a
be-
little.
What?
Kill them.
It'd be
No,
more
seriously,
fun
kill them.
to,
Wants to die.
yeah, no, murder them. And then make the
Like, I know-
Wookiee
like,
murderous
Do you
and
realize
bad
that?
again.
Oh wow, that's dark side points. If you just straight up like say, "Hey, we
What?
should kill them,"
I mean, yeah.
Really?
encourage Salbar to murder them.
I
That's
really
dark
want to.
side. What the shit?
I really want to see their math on that one.
Oh, wow.
Like, so being okay, letting the slavers go and like how would you get good
No,
points in that
there's definitely a way to
conversation?
get light side points by killing them, but I think it's like the, oh, you killed this guy, let's be righteous, and you're
Oh, I
fucking
see.
goddamn you.
Okay,
But
then I
instead
like
they
that
just
you
said,
take-
hey Zalbar, that makes you mad, right?
I
yeah,
like that you
no, I
can
like
get
that.
yeah, that you can get points either
get
way.
my
That makes a
infinite
lot of
buffs
sense
going
because
here.
maybe you're killing them because you just hate slavery, but maybe you're killing them just because you love killing people. And I like that
Yeah.
the game allows
Yeah.
you that amount of granularity.
They're not mutually
That did
exclusive.
feel more like what Darth Vader would have done than Qui-Gon Jinn would have done.
No,
And then I
Qui-Gon
hacked him
Jinn would
apart,
have made up a
just
bunch
like
of
Master
bullshit.
Yoda would have done.
Qui-Gon Jinn would have concocted an elaborate lie
Hard to believe.
and then double-crossed them later, but left all the slaves there anyway because he didn't need them. That's how Qui-Gon rolls.
These slaves are not mission-critical resources.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get. if
I
you don't
can't
get your
save all
8
the
square meals
slaves,
a day.
only the ones that I
I'm
think would
amazed
be
you didn't
awesome
pass out from
apprentices
hunger.
for me. It's like, Qui-Gon, are you sure you're not a Sith? I mean, if really think about it. Is there like a test you can take?
Ew. No wonder
Can you
your
give
breath is
yourself
so
a test
bad,
for like
see?
evil
In the morning you smell
midichlorians?
Like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your chop.
Anytime anybody in Star Wars says the word poodoo, I kind of die a little bit inside.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Slow toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat
Wait, why'd
something
we
else to
come back
cover
this
up
way?
that smell,
I,
okay?
have we
Because
still...
I'm trying to get the infinite buffs going, and I failed to roll there, and sometimes when you go through a level barrier, it'll kill all the buffs. Other times, it'll set the buff duration
Like,
to infinite.
did
Because,
they
I mean,
actually just-
at the end of all this, we have a huge conversation with Zalbar's
There we
like
go.
family and whatever. So
I just sort of realized, did they realize at some point that there was no Star Wars way to colloquially say the like human feces? Because like they can't have them say shit because that's not Star Wars.
But they
but-
say stuff that are like not Star Wars all the time. Like for example, the fact that there are falcons. Like there are a species of falcons in Star Wars. Isn't that kind of weird to you that they
Or
named a ship
Han Solo
after a
saying,
species
"I'll
of
see you
bird?
in hell."
Yeah.
What
Okay,
the
so
fuck are you
now they
doing?
have
What?
angels.
What-
Yeah, like
seriously,
are
what?
you an angel? I don't know where real life in Star Wars begins.
I really just want like at some point for something to happen to Obi-Wan Kenobi, like his catwalk drops and he just yells, "Jesus Christ!" Just to make all the fans like really scramble to their wikis.
Just like
he was
Even
actually
better,
talking
he says
about
the
G.
canonical
Christ,
Jesus.
an ancient Sith Lord.
yeah.
No,
Jesus
he
Christ.
mentions
He
the
lived
canonical
thousands of years
Jesus, so like just occasionally he yells out, "Anakin Skywalker!"
Or George Lucas announces that Christianity totally exists in Star Wars, but only Presbyterianism.
Is that a reference to the Chinese translation of like the bad Chinese machine translation back into English of the episode 3 thing, where the Jedi Council was, or the Jedi Order was translated to the Presbyterian Church?
Oh my god!
That's wonderful.
I didn't even know that.
Oh no.
I guess it's already canon. Being a Chinese Star Wars fan must be really hard.
Well, C-3PO's name was Below the Skin, so...
Below
There
or
was-
blow?
Blow as in blow.
Skin, what does that even mean?
No. Man, everybody fucking leveled up. What is this nonsense?
George Lucas says, you guys don't like the prequels? Fine, that is the only canonical version now. Fuck you.
The original trilogy
Well, he
never
doesn't own
happened.
it anymore.
I know it's not, yeah, I know, and it's not even George Lucas's call anymore. So I kind of just want him to throw down the gauntlet just to see what happens.
Just say, the original 3 movies never happened. They're no longer canon.
Oh, do you want to listen to me now?
Oh my God.
Huh? Do you
Oh.
wish Disney hadn't bought it now, guys? What?
Oh
I've been
man.
making Zalbar fight with his claws for a while. Let's give him something to hit with.
That's so awesome. He tells you that it's this horrible taboo on his planet, and you're like, oh, really?
He's so
'Cause that's how you have to fight.
Yeah, Zalbar, from now on, I'm just gonna put you up against the most terrifying monsters in the entire galaxy, and you got 2 choices. You can use your claws or you can fucking die. So, that's what's up. And he's like, wait a minute, are you evil? And you're like, just a little bit.
Gotcha.
I like how everybody on this team hasn't gotten the memo somehow that you are just completely, if not evil, then
So evil.
the biggest asshole in the universe.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going for a little less A New Hope and a little more I have no mouth and I'm gonna scream with this team.
I'm here.
Oh my god, an interface visor.
It's not that I'm evil, it's that I really
wow.
hate everyone, everywhere, all the time, as hard as I can.
Let's get that submission, and she can join us in our party of people wearing Star Trek visors.
I don't think I'm evil. I think I just really love evil. Like, deeply love evil.
No, Dark Jedi. Alright.
Hey guys, how's it
works
going?
Jedi.
Randomly
was most displeased when he learned you had
hooded
So
guys
you
in
guys just
tights.
been standing here, or like, what have you been talking
Just been
about?
loitering around.
They're just
Did
standing
anybody-
there, and at some point, a bunch of slave traders drag a Wookiee by, and the Dark Jedi are like, how's it going, guys? And the slave traders are like, just rounding up some filthy Wookiees. And they're like, are you from the Galton neighborhood? And they're like, yes, how did you guess?
One of these guys has a purple lightsaber. That means that you
Yes.
will soon
Steal
have a
it.
purple lightsaber.
Yay.
What?
Whoa, 2 of them have purple lightsabers.
Oh, this is, now you did win the lottery. You seriously won the lottery. Get
Isn't
this
this like
purple
not
lightsaber.
supposed to happen?
If they actually drop lightsaber colors of the same
that's
colors that they actually
right.
Oh,
have.
that'd be so
That's-
sad.
That's the problem. I forgot
Alright.
they don't always drop them. Oh, there's
That's
one.
one purple lightsaber.
And it's a short one. Oh my goodness.
Double-bladed
I love it.
lightsaber. Oh, we got
She
it!
was
We
just
got
so
2 purple
delighted.
lightsabers.
Yay, we did it. We did it, Seamus.
Now we need a
did it.
damn workshop to... Well, we can equip one of them. We can equip the short one.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Unfortunately, we are no longer Christmas.
I don't care. Purple.
Oh, that's where
I
that
should tell
episode
you
title
guys-
comes from.
I should tell you guys this right now. I love purple so much, and this is gonna sound like a joke, but it's not. Last Halloween, I bought a string of purple. They're not Christmas lights; they're Halloween lights, but they're purple. And I used them to decorate my office, and I just have glowing purple light under my desk at all times. That's how much I love
Live
purple,
in
and
a
I'm not even
nightclub.
joking. Yeah. Like, right now, it is purple on my legs, and I'm super happy about it.
Man, look at that petulant Wookiee.
So,
Is
I
it
think
odd that he looks naked
regardless-
without, like, a bandolier or a belt or something on?
Well, I mean, Seamus, not to put too fine he's naked.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
So
Like, of course,
naked.
they're all naked, but, like, they usually have something on, and that one didn't have anything, and that made him look naked.
So, I think regardless of whether or not you have Zalbar with you, he'll just show up there and then get taken into custody here, and he'll be unavailable for most of the planet where it's his fucking personal quest. This is like all that Zalbar has for his character. He doesn't do anything, he doesn't have any other dialogue. This is it.
I gotta
And he's
say,
like not even there for most of it.
Is it normal to be able to understand Wookiees? Do you understand Shriwook?
No.
Is there an excellent chance that, like, for your companions, I guess besides Mission, they're just gonna be standing here going, what the fuck?
no, right.
And then you're just like, no, they deserve a fair trial and at least 6 pounds of lard.
Johnny's like, the fucking hell?
The brother here is like, you're surrounded by Zerka slavers, and when I rolled in here, I was like, you're surrounded by 3 Jedis. Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Like, we're not even really outnumbered. You've got like 3 guys with guns. Although, mechanically, these Wookiees are badasses, and they will clean the floor with you if you don't level up some. They're pretty badass. Also, this engine was really not ready for fur. It was not the time for furry
It
characters
was also
yet.
not ready for the 4 distinct Wookiee growls they have.
Also,
Let's farm some light side points on this planet.
is it just weird? Like, maybe it's just like the way we've talked about it, but Juhani actually looks slightly high every time we cut back. Like, she looks like she's just kind of pleasantly baked out of her mind and listening to the Wookiees growl for a little while.
It is now canon.
Maybe it's the fact that she's the only one in the room who's not a Wookiee or wearing a headset.